Hello everybody, I am Duke, and welcome back to Space Engineers. It's not really a Let's Play. Today, I'm showcasing two new ships of the line, the ZSF Intrepid and the ZSF Armageddon. They are both Marlin class frigates. For those of you who don't know, a frigate is a classification of ship. It's pretty much just a big gun with some engines slapped on. And today I'm going to be giving you a tour of these two ships and an overview of their weapons. So the Intrepid is a torpedo frigate, and the Armageddon is a lance frigate. And before you ask, yes, I am using mods on this ship. This mod that adds 1x3 slopes, very useful, is Armor Ramps by Uncle Steve. So thank you to him, and go download this mod because it's awesome and amazing, and it should be part of the vanilla game. And the Star Trek weapons mod I've used on these ships, and it'll become pretty apparent when I fire these ships. So back here, we've got our main engine our main engines. So these give you about 1.75 meters per second of acceleration, and then we've got maneuvering thrusters at strategic points along the hull, and then our barrel of the torpedo frigate, and some more decelerating thrusters. Now, before I go and show you the habitable area, I'll go into the mechanical area. Let's just land here, as denoted by these easy-to-find lights. So we come in here, and this is the inner workings of the ship. A couple assloads of thrusters, pardon my language, a whole bunch of gyroscopes, as many reactors as I could stick on, basically, and a jump drive, so that we can go faster than the speed of light. So basically, everything in this room is packed so tight that if I were to add anything more, these thrusters would burn it up, and it would probably detonate in a massive fireball and blow up the ship. So this room is as full as it can safely be. And somehow I still think it's not enough gyroscopes, but the turning speed is okay for a massive-ass ship of this size. It is over 200 meters long, by the way. So that's the inner workings of the ship. Really massive. And then back here, we've got our rear airlock. And being 200 meters long, it just barely exceeds the range of the gravity generator. Like the barrel, the gravity stops right here, and right behind the engines, as you can see. So, yeah, really massive. Not as big as the Octavius class cruiser I'm almost finished with, and will be showcasing very soon, though. So let's just, seriously, no, that's not what I want. Let's just land in here, and then we can come in through the airlock. Up here, we've got our observation deck, and they've put sights on the ship. And so, yeah, this is just a nice little room, observation deck, but its main purpose is just to house the stairs, which go down to the crew quarters. There's only 4 bunks in here, because I was like, it's got a small crew anyway, I don't need to bother putting that many bunks in. So, this room is basically just a little box in the lower hull. I'm not sure if you saw it when I went down there, but it was there. And we can just come right back up here. And then if we come up these stairs, you probably saw this last episode when I showcased the standard bridge. Anyway, it's just mounted on a ship here and went down. A couple modifications actually, but for the most part it's the standard bridge. And then I can get in this, and there's the ship. It's really big. Anyway, you guys probably want to see me shoot at a target and not off into empty space so that I can show what kind of damage this sucker can do. So, That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I might speed this up, actually, and I might do some editing work, but, you know, I'd rather not. I'd like this to get out here, to get out on the web as soon as possible. Quick side note, this floating debris here, these floating debris, I was having a piss about testing this ship earlier. Yeah, so this is basically the last remnants of the ship that was here earlier that I destroyed, mostly using the Armageddon. Oh, well, that's how I can measure how long it is. I've got the antenna at the back and the beacon as well, so I can just be here. And so yeah, about 200 meters really. I did some calculations off camera. So yeah, and then let's just fly out here. They're already both aligned in the same aimed in the same direction, because as I said, I was testing these earlier. So let's get Lance frigate. You probably know what a torpedo frigate is. I'll spawn this one in. I mean, it's practically the same ship. It's just what kind of armament is on it. Man, I love frigates. Oh dear, gravy me. Let's just clear the gyro. Yeah, that is just this floating gyro. It's, yeah, let's just clear this. Get that out of the way. Oh, there was a green spot. Yeah, sorry I'm not being very, rambunctious today. Please, seriously. Oh. Okay, there we go. And it's gonna take a while to load in. Oh man, 10 frames. So anyway, yeah, I've spawned in another one so that we can have some target practice, because the standard target that I've showcased last episode, the barrel is actually bigger than that on this ship, because it's, you know, a massive, it's really, it's huge. And it's not the fastest of ships, but it doesn't have to be. It just has to be fast enough to pulverize whatever it's aiming at. So let's aim down here, and we'll test this one on the front of the ship and the Lance frigate on the back. So let's aim up. And so, torpedo frigate, as you probably can guess by now, fires out a whole bunch of projectiles. I just crammed the barrel full of standard built-in missile launchers. The Lance frigate, you might have to turn down your headphone volume if you wear headphones, or if you don't. My advice is just turn down your volume when I get to the ZSF Armageddon, because the weapon systems, oh man, they're utterly beautiful weapons, but the ear rape, I'm probably going to have to go down into the game files and tone down the noise of that sound, because it's really loud. And modding mods is, you know, a lot easier than writing a full mod for the actual game. Okay, so as you can see, we launched like 5 volleys, but anyway, we weren't shooting at this thing for that long, and we have utterly pulverized, just blasted through the hull. We're leaking plutonium from the reactors. Probably could have done more damage if I was aiming at this strip, and some of the thrusters probably would have gone off. Oh my goodness, we have actually blasted all the way through the hull in this case. So yeah, I would say that the torpedo frigate, the ZSF Intrepid, is a pretty powerful ship. Now let's fly on over to the Armageddon. And we'll take this ship out for a spin. We'll take the Lance frigate. Okay, so fair warning, turn down your volume right now. Okay, last warning. Seriously, guys, turn it down, because this is gonna get loud in 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can turn your headphones, you can turn your volume back up now. Well, okay, that's enough. You can turn your headphone volume back up now. Okay, yeah, so yeah, sorry about the noise, but the noise is well worth it because the results of this weapon, a plasma lance, as I like to call it, because that's what it is, it's a plasma lance. The effects of this weapon are absolutely devastating. You can see we've burned right through the hull. Oh man, we have messed up the engines, we've messed up the bridge. Oh, that's a lot of damage. We've messed up the wing, and this is just basically solid armor plating. We've even messed up the keel and gotten down here. Yes, for those of you who don't know what a keel is, it's this part. It's on boats, and I just stick it on starships because I'm insane and I like to have that design. So yeah, I'd say this ship got pretty messed up. Again, we build our way all the way through the hull and out the other side. So you can imagine if you've got like 5 or 6 of these firing on a larger capital ship, you could just burn your way through that thing's hull and just like cut it in half in a matter of seconds. So now let's compare the damages. Over here, we've got some crumpling, a bunch of holes, and gone all the way through, although I noticed that is larger of a hole than the other one. Maybe more penetrating power, but less just burning and crap out of stuff. And then over here, we've seen that we can just utterly decimate the side closer to us. Actually, probably a lot more than that, because given the target area, I would say that this is more than 1/10 damage. So yeah, we've just messed this thing up. We've given it a very bad day. Oh man, we even blew out here. Ooh. We've blown out through the neck as well. So let's head up to the bridge. This part got really messed up. Like, really messed up. Oh man, we even took out the beacons. Inoperable. Are there any... Okay, the door's still here. I haven't hit the gravity generator, but that's because it's hidden in a centrally located place, where it's like, you're never gonna hit the gravity generator. So, for the most part, the bridge is mostly intact. We've mostly just hit the side of this thing. We've given a serious sore, but we haven't actually taken out the command module. Oh dear God. And it really is a module, but we have messed up down here. Oh. Yeah, we messed up the observation deck. Man, we even messed up the stairs. Oh man, the crew quarters are completely gone. Well, I hope nobody was sleeping in here, because... Oh, okay, no, only half of the crew quarters are gone. The aft 2 bunks are totally boned. Good thing the captain sleeps in here, right? No, because he would be irradiated at this point. Yeah, we've burnt boiled, yeah, is the right word, all the way through the hull. I get the feeling that that might have been a larger, burnt hole if the crew quarters hadn't protected the other side. So yeah, I would say that is a very powerful weapon right there. Hence, the christening of ZSF Armageddon. Once you just open fire with this thing, it does that kind of damage. And you can see there's explosions, there's fire, there's plutonium from the reactors, there's smoke, there's all sorts of bad things. Yeah, I would say that this sucker is really messed up. In fact, I would say it's not going anywhere, but that's not true, because we have, actually, most of the engine bays are still intact. In fact, most of it was the internal thrusters, so this is a severely crippled ship, but not a dead ship. The ship could still move, or it could still technically run away, but it's likely that if you were actually ganging up on a ship like this with a couple of those, it's likely that even this much probably would not be left. I kind of slacked off on doing as much damage as possible because I wanted to get the video done with quicker, and I wanted to get on with showing the kind of damage that you can do in just a minimum amount of time, like upscale this stuff to like, excuse me. But the point is, these are some seriously powerful ships. They're massive, and they will just totally mess up anything that you're going to shoot them at. Because, you know, it's the nature of being a frigate. I mean, that's what it is. A frigate is a big gun that you point at something. It's a giant space gun with engines, and it just blows stuff up, and that's the point. So, yeah, that's about it for this video. I look forward to more Space Engineers content, because I've kind of been doing that in the past few days. Also, look forward to a, well, I could make it a secret Let's Play, but I will not. I am going to be confident in you guys to share this information with everybody else. There's a new Star Wars movie coming out. Oh my god, he said it! There's a new Star Wars movie. Zeduk said it, that means it's true. I don't know what that was. So, there's a new Star Wars movie coming out, and I have a Star Wars game. And I've always wanted to Let's Play one of the really old games, but I couldn't make up my mind whether to do Doom, Marathon, or this game. And I've decided to do the Star Wars game so that I can just jump on the hype train for the new Star Wars movie and hopefully rack up some extra views and heck, maybe even a subscriber. So the point is, if you don't mind terrible graphics and you want to see me play the game for gameplay and story, then definitely do check out the Let's Play, because it's a great game. But if all you care about is the graphics settings, well then, seriously, dude. But anyway, I'm just gonna do that. So there's gonna be a new Let's Play coming out, a Star Wars Let's Play, and you're all going to love it. And of course, there's gonna be more Space Engineers, and I don't know why I'm standing on the bridge talking when I probably could be blowing stuff up. It's probably because, you know what, screw it. End with a bang, you know? Might as well make it an actual bang instead of just an ear rape squealing like the plasma lance does. Seriously gonna have to turn that down. But, so yeah, there's gonna be some new Let's Plays. There's gonna be Minecraft, Star Wars, and Space Engineers coming up. And you're gonna love it. It's gonna be fun. Oh, well, I blew something up. So that's the end of the episode. I've been Zeduk, signing off. And these are some seriously powerful ships. See you in the next video.